Opening Riftbound.
Getting that from YouTube.
Sorting 20,000.
Getting that from
Sorting 20,000 Riftbound.
Getting that from YouTube.
Sorting 20,000 Riftbound. Okay, so let's do it. Good. Such a blind. There must be somewhere this can go where it's going to be a bit. Jump, 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 jump.
Alexa, volume up 2.
Oh, right, let's crack on. So many cards. I need to get them all on map. Oh, wish me luck. I'm actually not even sure. So everything you can see here is just origins. So all that there is origins. This, I believe, is everything. No, that's all origins too. I'll sort these into files. A lot of this has been pre-sorted, which will help. But it's absolutely crazy just how much there is. Yeah, man. I appreciate you joining. It's just something to do. Oh, it's just dread. And for some reason, there's a delay, and I can't seem to stop the delay. So, like, what I'm doing and what you're being shown is like 5 seconds difference or something stupid. So, you know, explain that. What's your name? Oh, hello. Why are you here? Have I done that a few times? It's a good start. Oh. But then hopefully, once we're done, we can get some decent decks built. I've only got 7. You, why are you here? You're all. Anyway. I think this is all Spirit Forged. It is. It's all Spirit Forged. It's one of the champion legends. Not in here, are they? No. Not in any of them. Their decks. Oh, I'm already at a loss. I need to get a tablet or something so I can get the things up. Almost. confused. I'm not in here. I could possibly put them in any of these. What's with it? No. They're not sleeved. That's not sleeved. And they're not sleeved. I really don't know what I've done with them. That's so bizarre. How have I managed that? Weird. I'm sure we'll tell. Anyway. So, the plan is to scan as much of this as I can today. So I'm using Riftbound.gg, and the best thing about it is you can just scan. So literally, you can start the camera, bob a card in front of it, it'll recognise it, and I can just go add. And it's that simple, and I don't have to move or anything like that. Sometimes it's a bit naff, like it'll take the picture and it'll look perfect, but then it won't recognise the card until of course it does. Sometimes you have to scroll through. And then I've got to make sure I get the right one here, because one of them's a promo which is 15k card. I do not, unfortunately, have the promo, which is Christ. They're all here. I've been looking for them and they were right in front of me this entire time. Where's that team on that? What a spanner. Alright, so Kaiser's Void, I've got two of those. It's all in order here. Yeah. Again, not the promo. Not any promo cards. Real shame. We're rich right now. Oh, it really is as simple as that. As long as a card is in view, I don't know how well you can see that. Not very well look things. Let's have a look. I don't see it now. As long as the card is in view, you'll mostly pick it up. It's just that simple. Now, unfortunately, there's no app. I don't know if that's going to change, but as it stands, there's no application. So it is all through the web, which is fine. Like, we don't mind that, but obviously, it's such a good looking card. Damn. I would prefer it if it wasn't through the web. Right, and I've got Harry's signature spell. I have many from Origins. I need to buy more. As you can see. I also need more cards. That's the one thing I'm short on. Oh. Also, I have no idea what the sound quality looks like through these cameras, so apologies. It's meant to be 2K, it doesn't look 2K, but you know, whatever, I suppose. So, right, they're all legends and signature spells. For the time being, I'm just going to put them to the side. Now, I've got my Origins runes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For this, I'm going to get it right. So add another 8. Puts me on 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Order runes. Puts me on 22. The other thing as well is you don't have to just hit the plus button over and over and over again. You can just type it in, but you got to do the maths, which is fairly simple, but still. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mind runes. 1, 2. Yeah, much easier just type in, I think. Calm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'll be 15. Right, alt body rune in foil. Kind of technically. Is Origins. Does it either consider foil? I'm not consider it foil. No more body runes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've already got 12, which is 21. 21. And last but not least, Fury. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 22. Now, that's all the runes done. I'm not going to go through the other sets yet because I've got to go through all of these boxes, which sounds like a pain in my backside, so yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, right. Let's begin. So, let's get these off the top. I think the way I'm going to do this is, if I start with these, split these. It's a really nice cake card, I'm not going to lie. Ooh, nice, salt out of Jacks. I forgot I had that. Sona, yes, okay. And of course, you'll let these in. Gorgeous cards. This is the only thing, if you stop, the camera does stop as well, which I guess is good because it stops, picking up something you don't want it to pick up. It's just such a nice card. I mean, just look at that. Well, this is literally my life for the next, I dread to think how long. Long time. No, that's the promo card. Add that. Not that rich. Come on. There we go. Yeah, sometimes just taking it out, put it back in. Really helps to just rejig it, and it then picks it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. What you're actually doing. So, if ever goes wrong, You can 3. Sort it that way. 2, 3. Yeah, I definitely need another screen or something just so I can see comments. Send messages. If you send me a message, George, I don't know if you're in yet. Then hopefully I'll see it up on my TV. Right, so the book. The best way here, I think, is I'm going to split it, which I think I might have already done, from units. You don't have to do that. There should be like a comment bar somewhere, depending on what you're watching on. Units, spells. Like I said, I've kind of pre-organised origins a little bit, and then gear. And then we'll go through it this way. These, I'm surprised, are actually worth quite a bit of money, which is why they're in sleeves. I'm sure I got another one today. I opened one single pack of origins, bought a Jinx deck. And it comes with a pack. I'm sure I pulled them. Yeah, I did. Look at that. Boom. Can't remember what the you're going for, but it was enough to sleeve it, so I'll sleeve a third one as well. Usually it's a few quid or more to put a sleeve on. The legends and everything, because I've no going decks, all my decks are sleeved. Because they get a lot of use, so eventually most cards will be in sleeves. I've just bought another 3,000, so we'll see. Right, so we've got Spirit's Refuge. I've got 4 of them. One of them is a hollow. Start my camera again. So with this one, unlike the one I was using before, so I used to use Rare Candy, which I still have some of my collection on. You've got to take the picture every single time if you want to change from a normal to a hollow or anything like that. Whereas this one, I can put both the foil and I can put the 3 normal cards in all at the same time with one photo, which saves me more time than you'd expect. The only thing I've had a problem with this so far is, other than the fact that it's online, is actually looking at your collection. So right here, I'm supposed to be on my collection, but when I add filters, I can't filter for owned cards. It's always every single card, and for some reason I can't seem to change that, and it's really quite annoying. There's tags, but again, there's no tags that are owned. You know, there's all these in here, and it's just it don't make sense. So if anyone knows what to do there, if anyone's actually watching this, please let me know, because I don't want to have to sit and scroll through to find some cards for 2 pence a card, and I've got 3 of them. You know, but it's a bit of a pain. I don't want to have to stop and consistently, like, you know, Google or whatever. That would be a bit of a pain, if I'm going to be completely honest. Did that pick this up properly? No, so that one didn't pick it up right. So we put it back in again. Once it gets a full border, we should be fine. And there it is, Mask of Foresight. I've got 1 foil and 3 normal. So I'm going to add them in. And what I'll do, again, this doesn't show the price of the card either. And there's no way to like click into it to work it out. So like if I want to go and look at how much the card costs to know whether or not to put it in sleeve, I've then got to go through the whole rigmarole of searching through every single card in existence, or searching up the specific card, which I don't have time to do. Like I just kind of want it to tell me. Like telling me here would be nice. You know, just putting it next to the normal or the foil. So if anyone's watching this that can make some changes there, please let me know. These are all foils. Must be hollow only. 5 of them. But like, you know, this Sony's hourglass, you know, like last time I know I put it in a sleeve because when I was on the other one, which I'll show you, so like you can see here, I've just added 3. If I was on Rare Candy, I can go scan, and again, it's unlimited scan. It always goes to 1.5 times, which is really annoying. But like, it will find the card, which it's still checking the server. It is a little slow, I'll admit this one. And sometimes it just doesn't like doing it. And there we go, it's on his hourglass, so I'll have to do it a second time. But eventually, when it catches up, just clear that. It will bring up a value at some point. This is a really bad example, isn't it? Wow. I mean, normally it works fine. Let's try it one more time. Let's reload the app. Come on then. Johnny's hourglass. Estimate value is. Nope. Redonkulous. Oh, there we go. $8 and a cent. It's $8, which is why I put it in a sleeve. Mad, there's $24 here. Absolutely crazy. Now, if we go back to the other one, obviously it's there, but it doesn't tell me anything about it. It just tells me I've got 3. Then if I stop the camera, I go back to here, and you know, try to find it in my cards. Just like, yeah, I'm going to be here all day because I can't search. Well, I can't define it, so it only comes up with what I own, like what's my collection. Obviously, I can go on here and I can type in Zonya's hourglass, Zonya's, and hopefully it'll bring up the card I'm after. There we go. TCG Play $8.20. Card market $6.95. In euros. So yeah, I mean, probably about right. What's that? I mean, yeah, can't really complain. But that's one of my gripes I've got with this so far. Oh, my face is on there. That's unpleasant. Sorry, everybody. Not that tasty. Bless you. I'm sure. Let's see if I can find it for you. So, if you're on YouTube and you're on my live stream, underneath where you're watching it, it should say live chat, and you can go in the flashback. Just see the comments. Yes. Bless you, comments. We need to play. What are you doing tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow? What day is tomorrow? Anyway. Alright, so but that's my big gripe so far. But other than that, it's fantastic. Messy reversal. So it's like this card you'd expect might be worth some money, but I'll not know until I go search it. Which I can't be bothered to do. Ooh. The floor isn't good. Because I'm splitting them by. My plan is obviously there's 4 sets out. Tomorrow is Saturday. Might come see you tomorrow, Jess, if I'm not doing it. If that's alright. Try to drag Greg along. I don't think Greg's watching. Greg, are you watching? And I'll bring stuff, maybe, potentially. And then but yeah, I do wish to change it. I might put a ticket in, just, you know, give them some ideas. Yeah. So I'll let you know anyways. I don't think I'm doing out, but also I might be, so, you know, watch this space. I'm not meant to be in Wigan, am I? No, can't be. Such a pretty card, please. More Fioras. Find your centre. I don't think I've seen this card before. Action. If an opponent scores within 3 points of victory, scores cost 2 less. Draw 1 and channel run exhausted. Not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. It don't take much to get within 3 points of winning, especially with some really aggressive decks. Oh, look, now I've got 2 of it. Crazy. And all I'm going to do is, now I've got them all out, I'm going to sort the hollows to the front. Kind of hard to tell sometimes which a hollow. Like, this is a hollow and a non-hollow. See how well that comes up. And yeah, it can be quite difficult to tell sometimes. I've definitely missed one once or twice. And once I've got them all, I will a lot easier on the camera actually. Like this. Sorted, I'll start scanning again. Such a nice card. Got one of that as well. Action. Double the friendly's units mark this turn, give it temporary. There is another card, not sure if it's green, which means your temporary cards don't die. It's green, that'll work out quite well. Yeah. Let's go songs. Also a lot. Unfortunately, all this is the bulk has been gifted to me. There's no hits in a lot of it. Once I bought it, or he's missed it, which is rare. Obviously, the value of cards changes regularly. So, it's one of them. It's not getting any of it back, that's for sure. Alright, so go in. Wind wall. 4 normal. 1 hollow. Reaction, counter spell. Love that. And let's turn these. Find your centre, 1 hollow, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Normals. Action, draw 1, channel 1. We love it. Everybody loves to buy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not hollows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 1. So that's going to put me at 14 and 1. 3 hollows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Fioras. On guard. So 14. 2 and 3. One hollow and 3 normals. What's this? Well, the top 5 cards in your main deck, you may play a unit from among them. End your cost reduced by 5. And recycle the remaining cards. That's not bad. 3 of them. I'll follow 3. Chooses cards or runes. Free to play chooses cards. Do not play draw 1. Channel exhausted. Last stand. I think another hollow on the card. This Mystic Reversal. No, that's final spark. Let's try that again. Let's go have a look at that. Let's see how much that one costs. Mystic Reversal. Stop the camera. Let's go. Mystic Reversal. Place your bets. $2. Sorry, €2 for. You can get on card market for €1. So I'm not surprised. Anyway, I'm not going to bother saving that. Find his centre. Let's get the camera back on. Apparently I've already done this. So I'm also just put them in separate piles. Like the peck red I am. Yeah, look at that. I was like, oh, it's just me. Just me. And this is why I'm not cut out for this kind of work. Give me Excel any day. 3, 4, 5, and 1, 5, 1. So channel. A friendly unit. I wonder how many buffs you can have on a unit. Is it unlimited? Do you have to limit it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, how does it work? You know? Be afraid to get to back with the brand new track. No, no. Sorry. No, none of them. It's funny because it takes a perfect picture of the card and it shows you here. And then it's just like, yeah, but it's none of these. Oh, is this going to be the first one that I have to search? No, there it is. Took a second. Which I don't mind. It's still pretty accurate most of the time. So I don't, like, it doesn't really bother me. I mean, look, straight away there. For Rises W. 2 and 4, 5. And having to stand like this is just perfect because you can just sit there. Stun unit. Not bad, not bad. There's some cards out there that can kill a stunned unit as well. So it's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Song here for you, Jess. And now for the units. Debatably the most important part of any deck. Although someone did win a tournament with absolutely zero, well, 1 unit technically because you've got to have your champion unit. But well, you can't play. You're a spell. Urgh. Just goes to show. Even I'm not perfect. Oh no, I've recorded that. Don't clip it. Don't clip it. I've used so much eyeliner. We need pics, Jess. We need pics. I will almost definitely put them on here for all 0 viewers to watch. So 3 viewers. I think me being one of them, you being another one of them. He's a weird looking fella, isn't he? So the spell. fine. Got that perfectly. Wow, none of them are hollow. That's crazy. I wonder if some cards that don't print in hollow. Doesn't seem like they would though. That's something else. Like this will give you the option to add a non-hollow version of a card that is only printed holographic, which I suppose if you know it you know you can do it. You can kind of like catch yourself and you know not do it. Like if you're going through like a lot of legends, for example, which are all holographic, except for the ones in the original Riftbound Proving Grounds set we've got there. So yeah, and they came all as non-holographic, which is I think makes them even rarer, in my opinion. I mean, that's usually not what you'd want. You could put them as non-hollow, and I guess then there wouldn't be any cost attached to that because well, it doesn't actually exist. But I mean, who knows? Right, let's go. Got a keeper 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of those. So there is going to be, especially when I get through all these Unleashed, a lot of repeat bulk cards. And honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. What does this guy do? While I'm at battlefield, opponents can only play units to their base. On that battlefield, spells and abilities can't ready enemy units in here. That is awesome. What that means is if that's a battlefield, although they could just kill them with a spell, for example, or make it move or whatever, they can bolster a battlefield that an enemy controls. And also, they must always play to base, which would then, unless the unit enters ready, don't say unit, does it? Spells and abilities, yeah. Unless the unit enters ready. Yeah, I don't think that considers if a unit has the text I enter ready, I don't think that counts as an ability, so it does just still enter ready. But beyond that, you've got to wait a turn to make any actions, which I think could be pretty huge. Because come on, Jess, we need to see this outliner. What do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a foil. For me, Sunlit Guardians, Shield and Tank. Not Shield 1 and Tank. Adaptation, no, Adaptatron, of course, it's a mech. 1, 2, so there's 3 of them. My assumption is you can't have more than one buff. Because buff me, if I don't have a buff, get a buff. I'm sure there's some card that can get buff stacks though, 3 and 1. Maybe some son of it. If you control power or buff me and draw. Buff draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lara Shield Breakers. I've been playing around with a potential deck which, with the new burn mechanic from doing Sakuna, but it's going to be a bit arcade, fair enough. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of our line of Sakuna. I'll about to say what I'm going to say because I'm live on YouTube. But I'm sure it'll look great. Certain, in fact. But yeah, I've been playing with a burn Jinx deck, Oh, the Thor one. I've not got the cards for it yet. There's a card where you banish everything in your trash. You burn 7, but then you can play from your trash, which just means you can just, because obviously there's a lot of card discarding with Jinx. You could just put everything in trash and just play what you want. So you can basically just see your whole deck and just pick the cards you need when you need them, which I think could be pretty strong. I have a feeling if it's not already, it's going to be a banned card. Chance to result and draw 1. Yeah, it seems a bit huge, and I'm pretty sure it's a chaos card too, so it would be available to Jinx, which is crazy. But we'll see. I'm gonna have a bit of a play around with it. I don't have any spare Jinxes, but I could always pick one up. I'm sure it can't be that expensive. Sorry guys, just replying. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stalwart Poros. Ooh, the Poro, very adorable. Not the promo. That's 13 of them. I wonder if we take the promos out. Probably not. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a hollow. Plus 9. 1. Great in the E deck. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's in Yee's original deck from Proving Grounds. Because Yee gives you +2 while defending, I believe, defending or attacking alone. And this also has +2, so that would be +4 just with Yee's ability, which is nuts. Obviously, you can only have 3 of them in your deck, which is shit. 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's 8 of them to a total of 11. So, this is all of my Origins green cards. They're the units. They're the spells. That's all the gear. And then these all champion units. No spells, no. Yeah, all champion units. And then we've got all the calm runes. So, for Origins, I think could take some of these. We could take some of these dividers and start splitting them off. Now, I don't know how I want to do it. I don't know if I want like the bottom layer to be Origins and do it all by rune type. The problem with that is obviously there's a lot that takes up a lot of draws, which I don't obviously have. I've got 18 draws as it stands. And obviously there's 4 sets currently, each with 6 runes currently. I hope that doesn't change. Someone said, "Oh, until they bring more runes," and that really bothered me. I hope you don't do that. Please don't bring out more runes. 6 is enough. So I don't think that's going to be possible. I think sticking with them together is probably going to be my best bet. But I could probably still split them. So, right, let's just try it, and we can always change it later, can't we? So, if we take this bottom draw out, let's just put that out there. So I think these hold 1,000 cards. I'm going to take a calm rune, I'm going to place it in the window, and then I'm going to clip that in so we know it's calm. I think that should be alright. And then I think he's probably fine to not. I mean, how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 green, plus there'll be another 4 in there, so that's going to be 16 green in total. Each set, which is 4, has 5 types, which is going to be 20, which I don't have. Unless I put runes and champion units together. Because we wouldn't know the difference anyway, because every champion unit is currently sleeved anyway. Then we can put his divider in, then units. Then another divider, spells, and then another divider here, and then we stack just all origins in to as many colours as we can do, rune types, whatever you want to call it, and that saves us some storage space. And then obviously, as we expand this and we get more cards and blah blah blah, we can take them out. We can always get more dividers. That's not really a problem. I mean, these came with it, but it's fairly easy more. And eventually, I might end up expanding what I've got here anyway. I think that's not a bad plan. So yeah, we'll stick with that. Right, next is purple. Anyway, on my list, just at the bottom. So on my purples, I've already scanned these in. So that means if I know next one is purple, I can get rid of my greens and keep them for a different tier. Get my purples out. Now, there's not more purples, so I'm using yellow for yellow. So into your separate. Orange for orange, into your separate. My greens can go separate. They're red, sorry. There's the oranges. Red and orange I do need. I've got plenty of blues. So these are the extra colours I've got. Blues are fine, greens are fine. I need dupes for purple, red, so red can get the pinks. Makes sense to me. Purple can have the blacks. Oranges can have the browns, and yellows can have the whites. Boom. Executive decisions. You can deal with it. So I'm going to split into the purples now. Runes go first. Keep them to hand, and then we'll start sorting these. And if you think you've got a better idea on how to do it, well, that's your prerogative. I don't really care. In the nicest possible way. Right, so let's start with, and now I know what I'm doing, I can put them all in as soon as I'm done. So I start with our champion units. G-move. Here we go. Shuffle them to the side. Let's get this camera on. And off we pop. Starting with our first scout team. Just one of those. Cogmore. Caustic foil 2. Another cane. What does cane do? If you move twice his turn, I don't take damage. Whoa. There's a lot already, but I'm sure there should be an easy way to do that. Misfortune, Booby Lady. I'm surprised this doesn't cost more because people are perverts. I have noticed that quite a lot when I was putting them on the other app. A lot of the cards that, you would expect incels to really want to pay for aren't really worth the money. So I'm wondering if the incels haven't found the TCG yet. 200, yeah, 200. That's 3 of those. And a twat. And that's champion done. And that means we put a divider in, which, I won't ever put all these dividers that way. There we go. And then, now, I can sort these between the rest. So, start with units. Units. Let's split the spells in gear. A lot of gear in chaos for that. Tide Turner, I've put this in my Jinx deck. I'm running a Jinx deck that I don't think anyone else is running. Stop the camera so it's not going crazy. At least I've not seen it or heard it. It's Jinx Baron. Because I just want to put all my cool fancy cards, and I love Jinx, into one deck. And well, no one can tell me not to. So, 7. You still here, G? I see you haven't learned how to comment if you are. You stop texting me. So. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it. I'm not. I mean, it does have some banned cards in because it's got Super Mega Death Rocket in. I can always take that off. We'll put another spell in if I really needed to. I think. If I decided to play, semi-professionally, I would like to give it a try, but I don't know the game well enough. Like, I've not been playing long. I've spent more time sorting cards than I have actually playing the game in total. So I don't really expect to do well, but I would like to give it a go. Absolutely like to give it a go. Brass and the Sun, got that today as well. I've got one out of my Jinx deck too. You know, sometimes when you're just staring and you just don't see it. That's why I end up with 2 or 3 piles of the same bloody card. 2, 3, 4. Sometimes the hole is just really obvious. That one. Those. Yeah, if you get the light on it just right, it makes it super easy to see. But also got the lights on above my head, which is helping. I usually hate these ones, it's too damn bright. But if it makes it easier for you lot, then we're laughing, aren't we? So Gorget, also running in my Jinx deck. Giving away my tactics here, aren't I? So these just pop straight in. Do I have 3 of you? Oh, there's one in the Jinx deck. It probably is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 11. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Putting me on 12 and 1. And I realise this is very dull. But I've got to do it. So I'd rather do it with 2 of you here than on me toss. So thanks guys, I appreciate you keeping me company. Really. Four, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. Such a cute card. Look at him. Look at the Poro. He's just adorable. I cannot love that face. I want all of them. Okay, my son of Poro plush. I do have 3 normal ones. That's crazy. Now 3 hours. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 7, 9, having a slight angle, but I kind of want you to be able to see what's going on. Got to draw to death now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. These so many promos. Some of them are worth free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 1. All I found, so any player region of the unit at battlefield from Zona's hands. That's 2 costs. 3 of those. Next with 2, 3. Draw. There we go. 2 more of them. So I've got 3 in my Jinx deck, which now cuts off the unit. So we've got another divider in. Oh, it's just easy going this. It's just, what more could you want from life? Sorting spells. Shouldn't be as many of these. The variety of units you get is crazy for the spells. It's all stacked deck. Very playable. Very playable. Oh, God. That's a little bit of money though, I think, for that deck. Most because it is playable. Who's this dude? Firefly. One of them, 2 of them, 1 hollow noise. One of them, and you. Silly, it worked out to come in. Yay! Sorry, I didn't see it on my TV. It's up there, so it's a bit. Welcome to the chat. G95E5. I love it. I'll just call you G, because then I don't out yet. Did you have to YouTube how to comment on YouTube? Or did you just play around until you tried it? go to bed quite early, don't you? Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 12. Right, let's get back to it. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 10, 11, 12 and a half. I knew that I can't do that. Peckerhead. That's 18. Dividing, because I'm a genius. And the good thing about this is there's no, so far, there's no reprints, except for the rooms, which I don't mind. All the cards are limited to a set, so like this card is only in Origins. And all these cards are only in Origins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Which I prefer, like Pokemon, for example, where they've got reprints of a lot of cards, and you can have the exact same artwork across different sets, making it not difficult, but more of a pain to collect and manage and store and stuff. Like, I'm able to do this because this is just all Origins, and I know there's not going to be any repeats elsewhere. Well, there's not currently anyway. In other sets, and I hope it stays that way. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1. Like, they've got the new rooms, the all art rooms, and they've changed the art for the new Vendetta set, which I understand why they've done it. I'm kind of in two minds on whether or not I like it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3, because I'd rather not have to collect multiple versions of the same card. It kind of itches my brain a little. But also at the same time, like, I understand they want to get other people's versions of the card and other people's other artists and stuff like that. So, I do understand. And it is kind of nice as well, I suppose, to be able to, collect multiple versions of the card. And with it being just the runes so far, I don't mind that so much because it's not like massive thing. Whereas if they started reprinting this card, but the other difference is instead of OGN at the bottom, it's, you know, SFT or whatever it is, it's very forged. SFD. Like that bugged me to no end. It's like, well, you've not done anything new. You've just printed in a new set. So you're getting more money for the same cards, which is exactly what Pokemon does. No surprise that they release hundreds. I think catch all that keeps breaking up. Oh no. Is that because of the music, or is that just because I'm shit? If it's me, there's not a lot I can do. If it's the music, I can turn that down. Please let me know, and I will make a thing. Or is it your phone? It might be you. Who knows? Oh, delicious. Oh, no. Release. I like these treasure troves. Super tempted to put them in the gene sticker for room draw, but I decided to go with a battlefield for it instead, and I've just a lot of it is I've just gone for gold tokens instead. I thought gold tokens just made no sense. Easy to access, and that's why I will type bringer in the deck so I could move a unit around, which every time it moves gets me a gold token exhausted. So I'm consistently, you know, what's it called? Exhaust them for power, which is always good. 1, 2, 3 of those. That actually sets me to the end of purple. I just want the black and purple at the same. Cool. Right, next is red. So, red. We'll start with the runes. Oh, 10 of them. Oh, that's a point. That now makes it pointless. Me having the rune in the front. Now I think about it. Maybe later when I've got enough cards to warrant it. But as it stands right now, that is just trees are a finite resource, don't you know? Crazy that I'm collecting cardboard and cardboard. Absolutely nuts. Anyway. So let's get the camera back in there. I mean, you'll still see it through the window, I guess. It's just not what I'm not entirely sure if it's supposed to be somewhat, but it might look cool. Doesn't make much difference, does it? Good to know. We're learning, people. We're learning. We're all learning together. Look at this. It's like being at school. You're all so welcome. Right. We're on theory. So let's get these out. Whoosh. Start splitting them up. So start with them. Units. Oh, split that well. Spells. And of course. Gear. Then train. Let's get sorry. It's my own fault for having friends. I apologise. Right, let's go. Um, not the promo. To the regular. Nice card to be in. But then, assign 5 or more excess damage, you score an extra point. And he does have 8 might, so I think it'll be easily done. Easily done. Come on, pick it up. Bloody hell. Oh, try again. No, there it is. 1, 2, 3 then. Might have a play around with that. Like I said, I've not really read through these. Oh, conquer payable to return. That's insane. Boy. Might increase my points. Huge. German's passive, basically, in the game. Just, consistently gaining cash. The thing is like I've been playing League of Legends for years, over 10 years, easily. So like this coming out, I was a bit late to it just because I didn't have the money at the time to get it, and I couldn't get a hold of Proving Grounds. I was too busy buying a house. But now I'm in, I'm settled ish. I'm enjoying it. Being able to actually collect cards and actually use them. Like the thing with Pokemon, I never, except when I was a kid, I never played Pokemon. It did not interest me. To play it, like I like getting cards and stuff, but I thought because I was chasing the hits. With this, yeah, I would call them still chasing the hits. I want the signature cards. But I want them so I could sell them so I can buy more cards to play the game with. Which I've not had before in a TCG. So, very, very happy that they brought it out. I'm still waiting for the. Oh, I don't know how to find a Drake. How do we do? Nice. I'm waiting for the. They were bringing out an MMORPG. I don't know if that's been canned now. But it was on the cards. Interesting. But I feel like that's disappeared off the face of the earth now. I feel like they've just forgotten about it. Which, you know, hopefully. It's not like I don't have other things to do in my life. But I would like to give it a go. I've not played an MMO in a very long time. And I used to quite enjoy them. My issue is I don't like playing them alone. Much like why I'm streaming this. Although I'm talking to myself, pretty much. At least I'm just talking. Like, if I just sat doing this in silence, I think I might lose the plot. It's an awful lot of cards to go through in silence. Who knows? Who knows? How you getting on with the makeup, Jess? Is it, keeping you going? You're not Origins. You're... It's very false. Where have that? Put you there for now. I'll saw you in a second. Love the song. Ah! No shinies and all that. Bloody hell. Speaking of shinies, I bought Vendetta booster box and vaults box from Sarah's shinies. Well, picked up today. Which I do have up there. You can see it, yeah, even here. It will be the last things I go through, so that won't be tonight. But if I keep streaming this and you stick around, I'm sure you'll watch me open that and go through all the cards we got as well. I do have another one coming as well from Riot Games Direct. Start with every no idea what that's turning up. Bloody every. It's alright,